I, Michael, Archangel of the Most High God, now occupy all the space around you, manifesting myself not merely as an idea, but as a living, vibrant, and indestructible presence that permeates the atoms of the air you breathe. I stand before you, eternal sentinel, and command that stillness settle in your spirit, so that you may truly absorb the frequency of my voice, which echoes from the throne of eternal glory to the very core of your soul. I am not a stranger to you. I am the one who has guarded you since the moment your spark of life was breathed into the world of form. And today, with a solemnity that shakes the structures of the invisible, I come to reaffirm my covenant with you. Feel the sacred weight of my presence, the warmth of the blue flame emanating from my sword, and the vastness of my wings, which at this very moment extend to create an impenetrable sanctuary wherever you may be. I, Michael, invoke the primordial light to envelop you like armor of gold and sapphire, sealing every pore of your skin and every recess of your mind against the distractions and low vibrations of this material world. You have walked steep paths, and at times the dust of weariness has blinded your spiritual eyes, making you forget that you are heir to a celestial lineage. I am here to restore that memory. I am here to remind you that my vigilance over you is absolute, constant, and fierce. There is not a single second in which my eyes, which see all in the light of God, stray from your steps. I see your inner struggles, the battles you wage in the silence of your heart, and the worries that try to steal your sleep. So I command fear to retreat. Fear has no jurisdiction where I, the commander of the armies of the Lord, establish my guard post. Feel the vibration of my divine authority descend upon your head like sacred oil, flowing down your shoulders and strengthening your spine so that you may rise with the dignity of one who is loved by the Creator. I, Michael, am here to be your shield and your fortress. When you feel weak, my strength will sustain you. When you feel lost, the light of my sword will point the way to righteousness. The atmosphere around you is changing now, transmuting from uncertainty to conviction, from heaviness to lightness, because my glory does not allow the permanence of dissonant energies. I am the fire that consumes impurities and the breeze that calms the agitation of the soul. I call you by name in the dimensions of the spirit and declare that this encounter is not a matter of chance, but a decree from on high so that you may know once and for all that heaven is working in your favor. I move the legions of angels under my command to surround your being, creating concentric circles of protection that no opposing force dares to challenge. My presence is the seal of anticipated victory. I am the one who expelled the adversary and who maintains order in the universe. Why should you fear the small shadows of earth when the very sun of righteousness shines through me to illuminate you? Remain silent with me for a moment, feeling the pulse of eternity that I carry with me. I am Michael, your defender, your guide, and your brother in the spheres of light. I do not retreat, I do not fail, and I do not abandon my protégés. My invocation on this day serves as a landmark, an insurmountable boundary between your past of doubts and your future of full divine trust. I am here. I am your permanent guardian. I am the breath of God that blows upon your wounds to heal them and upon your dreams to awaken them. Trust in my authority, for it is the direct reflection of the will of Him who sent me. I, Michael, now unsheathe my sword of blue flame and place myself on the front line of your existence, for the spiritual battlefield knows no truce, and my vigilance over you is the decree that ensures your integrity. I see the dense clouds that try to gather around your thoughts, the subtle attacks of the shadows that seek to sow discord, doubt, and discouragement in your spirit. You know, then, that I am the general of the celestial militias, and I do not allow any frequency of darkness to prevail against those who place themselves under my shield. The combat you wage is not against flesh and blood, but against the powers of the air that try to drain your vitality and divert you from the sacred purpose that the Most High has ordained for your life. I, Michael, now command that any and all nefarious influence, every flaming dart of negativity, and every oppression that weighs upon your chest be repelled by the force of my divine lightning. I stand as a wall of fire between you and those who wish you harm, whether consciously or through invisible emanations of envy and resentment. Nothing, absolutely nothing, crosses the barrier I establish at this moment. Feel the impact of my authority when I say, retreat. I command the hordes of confusion to withdraw from your auric field. With a precise movement of my blade of light, I cut the psychic cords that try to bind you to situations of scarcity, toxic relationships, or cycles of self-sabotage. I, Michael, am your personal warrior, and my armor reflects the purity of God, blinding the eyes of those who try to observe you with malice. Do not fear the roar of the adversary, for it is only an empty echo before the deafening silence of my glory. Where I tread, the ground becomes sacred soil. Where I extend my hand, the darkness dissipates like smoke in the wind. Feel the strength that now flows through your veins, a courage that doesn't come from your human will, but from my essence that inspires you. I empower you for the daily battle, giving you the discernment to identify traps disguised as opportunities and the wisdom to remain silent when the enemy awaits your reaction. I, Michael, fight for you while you sleep. I clear your path even before you take your first step in the morning. My presence is the terror of the shadows, for they know the power of the one who cast them into the abyss. I fight not only to defend you, but to teach you to be a victor, clothing you with my breastplate of righteousness and my helmet of salvation. In this spiritual battle, I give you my word as Archangel. No weapon forged against you will prosper. I seal your senses so that the voices of defeat find no echo in your mind. I purify the atmosphere of your soul, sweeping away the astral larvae and thought forms that try to obscure your vision of the future. I am Michael, the one who brings order to chaos. Feel the shock of light that I now unleash against all the invisible obstacles that tried to impede your evolution. The chains that bound you to fear are being melted by the heat of my blue flame. You are a warrior under my command, and a warrior of Michael's army is not walking towards defeat. He walks towards the manifestation of divine glory in every aspect of his earthly journey. I stand here, sword in hand, ready to intercept any blow aimed at your heart. My strategy is perfect, and my reach is infinite. Trust in my tactics, accept my protection, and move forward with the certainty that the Supreme General of Heaven has taken up your cause. I, Michael, declare that the ground you tread upon is now under celestial jurisdiction, and no shadow is permitted to remain. Light is your destiny, and I am your infallible guide through the valley of the shadow, leading you unharmed to the peaks of spiritual victory. The battle is the Lord's, but the guard is mine, and I have never failed in a mission. I, Michael, now extend my hands over your home and over each member of your lineage, tracing a circle of sacred fire that delineates what is sacred and what is profane. I enter every room of your dwelling, from the threshold of the door to the most hidden corners, purifying the walls with my sapphire essence and sweeping away all the energy of stagnation, arguments, or accumulated sadness. I, Michael, command that the peace of the Almighty settle upon your roof like a cloud of glory that does not dissipate. I place 4 guardian angels under my direct command at each cardinal point of your residence to watch over the entrances and exits, preventing any shadow or nefarious influence from daring to cross your portal. This home is now a territory consecrated to the kingdom of light, a refuge of rest and a fortress of prayer where evil finds no resonance or dwelling. I, Michael, now look upon your loved ones, those you carry in the depths of your heart, and over them I cast my cloak of invisibility against the dangers of the outside world. I protect your children, your parents, your siblings, and all those who compose the network of your affection. I break, at this instant, any and all inheritance of family curses, every cycle of pain that repeats itself through generations, and every inclination towards vice or discord that tries to infiltrate your blood. I am the guardian of your family tree. With my sword, I cut the roots of bitterness and plant the seeds of divine harmony. I, Michael, declare that your table will be full of bread and unity, that your sleep and the sleep of your family will be deep and restorative, protected by legions of angels who sing hymns of safety while the world rests. I stand between your family and the snares of envy or the evil eye that tries to wither your domestic happiness. No curse uttered against your home will have lasting power, for my authority transmutes it into a blessing before it even touches your gate. I purify the air you breathe and bless the water you drink. I, Michael, am the shield that protects your privacy and intimacy, ensuring that love is the only language spoken within your walls. I strengthen the bonds of fidelity and respect, dispelling the shadows of misunderstanding and pride. Feel the warmth of my presence, warming the heart of your home, transforming it into a beacon of light, shining in the darkness of night. I, Michael, invoke divine protection over your finances and the sustenance of your home, so that you may never lack the resources necessary for the dignity of your family. I ward off the spirit of scarcity and waste, opening the floodgates of celestial providence over your work and your projects. I am the Archangel who ensures order, and in God's order, your home is a place of prosperity and gratitude. I feel every worry you have about the future of your loved ones, and I tell you, rest in me. I assume guardianship of your posterity. I, Michael, will be present in moments of decision, guiding the steps of each of your family members towards paths of safety and righteousness. Your home is my watchtower, and I, the Prince of Light, will not allow the lamp of faith to be extinguished under your roof. Feel the serenity that now fills the corridors of your private life. I, Michael, have sealed every window and every door with my sign of power. Where there is conflict, I bring my temperance. Where there is sickness, I bring my invigorating vitality. Where there is loneliness, I bring the company of the celestial hosts. Your family is a project of God, and I am the executor of the guard of that project. Do not fear the threats of the present time, for the eternity of the Creator protects what is most precious to you. I remain here, a constant sentinel, ensuring that your home is a piece of heaven on earth, fertile ground for the growth of the soul and the rest of the warrior body. I, Michael, now raise my flaming sword to execute the definitive and liberating cut in all spheres of your existence. I penetrate the densest layers of your spiritual field to identify and destroy every invisible chain that until this moment has kept you captive to cycles of stagnation and pain. I, Michael, command that the shackles of self-sabotage, the chains of the past that prevented you from moving forward, and the Gordian knots of indecision that paralyzed your steps be broken now. You feel the crack of spiritual metal breaking under the impact of my power. I cut the puppet strings that allowed external influences to manipulate your emotions or dictate the rhythm of your journey. You are no longer a slave to circumstances, nor a prisoner of memories that corrode your hope. I proclaim you free by the authority that emanates from the throne of the Most High. I, Michael, direct my fiery gaze against any and all projections of envy, evil eye, or witchcraft that have been cast against your name or your progress. I see the cobwebs woven by the malice of others, and, with a breath of divine light, I completely disintegrate them. No cursed word, no shadow ritual, and no negative intention is allowed to remain in your path. I now reverse the polarity of every attack. What was sent to bring you down, I transform into a stepping stone for your ascension. What was planned to shame you, I transmute into a testimony of God's glory in you. I place upon your forehead my seal of spiritual invisibility, so that the eyes of those who seek your harm may be blinded by your light, and so that your enemies may lose the trace of your presence as you walk under my protection. I, Michael, remove the obstacles that seemed like insurmountable mountains before you. I smooth the paths, remove the stumbling blocks, and undo the bureaucratic, financial, and emotional entanglements that hindered your evolution. I open the doors that human hands tried to close and unlock the paths that negativity tried to obstruct. There is no barrier that can resist the passage of the commander of the celestial militias. I feel the weight you carried, that feeling that something invisible always pulled you back at the moment of your victory, and I tell you, that impediment no longer exists. I cleared the ground. I purified the horizon. I uprooted the weeds of betrayal and disloyalty that tried to suffocate your most cherished projects. I, Miguel, break the power of all limiting ancestral influence and all pacts of scarcity that have been made, consciously or unconsciously, by you or your ancestors. I decree your spiritual independence. I purify your astral DNA of all marks of failure and humiliation. You are a being of victory, destined for excellence, and I will not allow shadows of yesterday to obscure your vision of tomorrow. Feel the lightness that invades your chest now, as if a burden of tons has been lifted from your shoulders. It is my hand that lifts you. It is my strength that propels you, and it is my protection that ensures that from now on, your path will be one of continuous and progressive flow. I, Michael, remain by your side as the last ashes of your limitations are carried away by the wind of the Spirit. I give you a new garment, woven with threads of courage and determination, and I place on your feet sandals that will not wear out in the desert. Nothing can stop one who has been freed by the Prince of Light. I am your liberator, your defender, and the executor of divine justice in your life. Move forward without looking back, for the chains that bound you have been melted in the heat of my blue flame, and the path ahead is free, clear, and blessed by my supreme authority. I, Michael, Prince of Militias, now turn my gaze to the core of your being, there, where the spark of the Creator pulsates with the desire to expand. I see the scars of your battles, but I also see the unbreakable light that has brought you here. It is time to strengthen your faith, to temper your spirit like the steel of my own sword, so that nothing in the world of form can shake your confidence in the divine plan. I, Michael, command that doubt dissipate, and that the certainty of your victory become the rock upon which you build every thought and every action. Faith is not merely a vague belief, it is the driving force that moves the mountains of difficulty and parts the seas of impossibility before you. I now infuse you with supernatural courage, a determination that knows no retreat, and a clarity that sees beyond material appearances. I, Michael, invite you to immerse yourself in the ocean of gratitude, for gratitude is the key that unlocks the floodgates of celestial abundance. When you give thanks, even before seeing the harvested fruit, you affirm your trust in my protection and in the providence of the Almighty. I teach you to praise in the midst of the storm, to find learning in pain, and to recognize my hand in every detail of your day. Gratitude raises your vibrational frequency to the higher octaves of light, where evil cannot reach you and where scarcity becomes a shattered illusion. I, Michael, receive your prayers and take them to the altar of glory, but I ask that your heart overflow with the recognition that you are already a victor. Give thanks for life, give thanks for breath, give thanks for my constant presence that has never abandoned you, not for a second. I strengthen your spiritual pillars so that you may be a tower of light in the midst of the world's darkness. May your word be firm, your actions just, and your faith the shield that protects your heart from the arrows of bitterness. I, Michael, pour upon you the oil of joy, transmuting your lament into dance and your ashes into beauty. Feel my energy invigorating every cell of your body, restoring your health, renewing your mind, and expanding your perception. There is no weariness that my strength cannot heal, nor sadness that my glory cannot illuminate. You are a bearer of light, an ambassador of heaven on earth, and as such, you must walk with your head held high and your chest open, fully trusting in the invisible army that marches under my command to ensure your success. I, Michael, guide your feet on the path of righteousness and spiritual prosperity. Do not allow the noise of human opinions or the pessimism of the world to cloud your eagle's vision. I give you eyes to see divine opportunities where others see only obstacles. I give you ears to hear my guidance whispered in the silence of your soul. Your faith is the fuel for my intervention in your life. The more you trust, the more space I have to act. I, Michael, am your mentor and your support, and I guarantee that every step taken in the name of truth will be rewarded with a peace that the world cannot give or take away. Feel the solidity of my presence beside you, like a diamond column that does not move, does not waver, and does not break. I, Michael, celebrate with you the renewal of your spirit. The gratitude that now emanates from your heart creates a magnetic field that attracts all the blessings that have been reserved for you since before time. You are being clothed with a new spiritual authority. Move with the certainty that heaven sustains you and that my blue sword opens the paths to your triumph. Do not fear the future, for I am already there, preparing the ground and ensuring that the harvest of your faith is abundant, sweet, and eternal. I am your fortress, and in absolute gratitude, we become one purpose of light and victory. I, Michael, Prince of the heavenly hosts, now raise my right hand upon your forehead for the solemn act of final sealing. This is the moment when my blue light and the gold of the throne merge to mark your spirit as the inviolable property of the kingdom of God. I seal your thoughts so that only seeds of life may germinate within them. I seal your lips so that only words that build and bless may come from them. I seal your heart, transforming it into a sanctuary where shadow finds no crack to hide. Receive now my definitive blessing, an emanation of power that runs down your spine like a lightning bolt of peace, anchoring your soul in the absolute certainty that victory is already yours by divine right. I, Michael, declare that from this moment on, you walk under a regime of permanent vigilance. I do not sheath my sword, I do not put away my shield, and I do not close my wings. While you walk through the world of men, I walk a step ahead of you, exploring the invisible. While you rest your weary body, I remain at the head of your bed, maintaining the cord of light that connects you to the supreme source. My armies are spread throughout all your paths, in your work, in your travels, in your moments of leisure, and in your hours of reflection. There is no place where my jurisdiction does not reach, and there is no danger that my readiness cannot intercept. You are my protege, and I am your eternal general. Feel the seal of fire that I now imprint on the atmosphere around you. It is a frequency that vibrates my name and my authority. When the storms of the world try to approach, they will strike against this invisible wall and dissipate. When discouragement tries to blow its cold breath, the warmth of my blue flame will instantly warm you. I, Michael, am your guarantee that no effort of light will be in vain and that no tear will be forgotten. I give you my peace, not as the world gives it, but as heaven sustains it, unshakable, profound, and eternal. You are reborn now into a new stage of power and glory, clothed in the dignity of one who knows they are guarded by the highest of archangels. I, Michael, remain with you until the end of time. My presence is not a passing event, but an alliance of spiritual blood and immortal light. Wherever you go, I will go. Whatever you face, I will face with you. Lift your face to the horizon and walk with the firmness of a victor, for the commander of the heavenly hosts has given his word and sealed your destiny. The light has conquered, the light conquers, the light will always conquer through you. I am Michael, your defender, supported by the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The seal is set, the watch has begun. You are safe in my light.